I have a neat surprise for y'all. This is an 18 Dodge Durango with the 392 under the hood. This is the Scat Pack motor. I tell you what, there's lots of giveaways about this. Other than the rumble, this vehicle does have a K&N aftermarket ram air kit. This is not a new vehicle, but something neat that sets this off is these SRT badges. That's kind of how you know this is the 392 motor. It's got its own front fascia on there. These heat extractors are actually very functional. Now, part of this SRT package is having its own wheels. This vehicle has its own wheels unique to this vehicle and the big Brembo brake package. I tell you guys, this thing stops just as fast as it goes. This is a great vehicle for hauling people, transporting things, whatever you want. And don't forget, you got your big 392 badges on the side here, guys. That's letting the world know that you got a beast under the hood. Come on around. Let's check out some things inside real quick. Now, of course, the back seat has these beautiful Alcantara inserts and the buckets on the second row. Let's climb inside. I want to show you a couple of things that make this vehicle special. Number one, an easy way to tell you're driving a sports vehicle, or SUT, sport utility vehicle. Literally, this thing has the paddle shifters. You could pretend like you're a Formula One driver, and look at that. The center gauge, most prominent in the gauge cluster, is a tachometer. Now, this has two neat things in the apps page on this center touchscreen stereo. Now, you've got for your launch control, you can pick your RPMs out. Look at the numbers changing. That's where it's going to launch. And if you want to use a launch control, it's as simple as just touching this button right here. Your performance pages, you know, there's so many different things. This, if the motor was running, would show a real live. You know what? Let's just start it up and see here. Let's go to our performance pages. This is real life what's happening with this motor right now. When I'm revving it up, you can see that. I myself, I like the engine dyno. Watch this. I like it when them numbers curl up and go around it and sweep the gauges. That's something very cool. Now, this does have big sticky tires, and this is all-wheel drive. So you're thinking, why would an SUV have a G-force meter? This thing can pull some G's. Tons of rubber on the ground. All-wheel drive. Hit the throttle anytime you want coming out of a corner. This vehicle is going to accelerate, and you will have plenty of confidence holding this wheel doing that. You've got accessory gauges. Let's say you're towing and you want to keep an eye on your coolant or your oil temp. Don't forget, this is an SUV. You can still tow and use this vehicle like you would any other common SUV, except for this one is a little bit more special, guys. It's got your timers. Now, something that is also super neat about this with the SRT mode, this has tunable suspension and steering, your paddle shifters, your stability control, and you can custom and you can pick whatever you want for how you want the vehicle to react and ride according to whatever driving situation you're in. If you're not on a track, let's say we're going for a road trip, well, let's put it on auto, let's put it on street, let's make this sucker ride nice. We don't need a super twitchy steering wheel when we're driving, taking a road trip. But when we go on a track, look at that. I'm a push button away from turning this thing into a race car. While we're sitting up front here, though, you know, this does have the lane assist, so there are radars running out the front of this thing. So if you're not really paying attention, it gives a little bump to the steering wheel if you get too close to the line without your turn signals on. It's a little safety thing. Some people really like that option. Now, of course, all of our Mopar products are going to have tons of USB ports and auxiliary. We have the old school cigarette lighter style plug-in if you got an older item that you want to keep charged up. These seats with these suede Alcantara inserts and the stitching on this vehicle is neat. This kind of carbon fiber finish, I don't really care much for that, but it is attractive in this vehicle. It really does show some neat stuff. Now, of course, I wear glasses. You can have your driving glasses. This thing's got auto garage doors. Look at this. This vehicle's got a sunroof in it. I mean, for you sun lovers, roll the windows down. Open the top up. Get them rays on you. I'm going to show you a couple other neat things on the outside now. I'm going to shut this vehicle off. Now remember when I said this back seat has buckets in it? This is a Dodge Durango with big wheels, with big brakes. Look at this, the tailgate automatically opens up. Oh my goodness, is this a 3-row vehicle? Yes, you can have 3 separate humans, or 3 rows of humans in this vehicle. Look at how easy these seats fold down if you want to drag some cargo with you. And it's got these little bands here you can pull to flip these back up if you got to haul people. It is so simple to do this, guys. It takes almost no effort at all. Closing the back of this thing, you just push the button and it closes. Almost no effort. Loading, unloading. You can see it's got a trailer hitch behind here. But now that we're out back, this thing's got a remote start on it. Let's listen to this thing auto. Oh, that is deep throating SRT. The all-wheel drive, the Durango at Victory Dodge. It's available today. It's real easy. Call Bert, 913-334-2700. I want to see someone drive home in this afternoon, Kansas City. Thank you. I love you.